The Daily Download. The Daily Download. Daily Download. With Mac and Gaydos. The biggest stories now.
Could the Arizona economy be back on track in 2012?
Yeah, an ASU professor says it could. More than 1,000 people were at the Phoenix Convention Center to learn about the outlook. And the outlook, according to this one guy, says it looks good for 2012. All we need to do is keep adding jobs and for the housing market to come back.
I mean, come on, man.
I know.
All right, you know what? I'm not laughing at this guy. I'm sure he knows a lot more than I do. But, yeah, I could have told you that. All we need is for jobs to come back and the unemployment rate to go down. And all we need is for the housing, mess to not be a mess. That's too easy. Come on. Give me something to talk.
All right. The guy says Arizona hasn't been rebounding with the same vigor seen in previous recovery periods.
True.
But that doesn't mean it can't come back and can't come back strongly. Arizona did move from number 49 among states for job creation in 2010 all the way up to top 10 this year in job growth.
Jamie, have you heard that? Are we top 10 in job growth? I've never heard that before.
I don't know about that.
Have you heard? Well, listen, I'm not...
where was that report from?
Well,
ASU?
I'm not saying they're wrong. I haven't heard that yet. This seems like a very rosy picture that this gentleman is...
He's also saying the population will rise too, which will add more jobs as well. Because
I like to hear rosy picture once in a while.
Yeah, but I like to...
Okay. Your blouse looks very nice today.
Oh, thank
Jamie,
you.
those pants go very well with your blouse.
Yeah,
And your
they're both
hair
black.
looks nice.
Thank you.
Why do you got to be racial?
I don't know. African American?
Blagojevich panders to the jury and gets himself 14 years in prison.
Okay, I don't care about Rod Blagojevich. I know he's the ex-governor of
Illinois.
Illinois.
Wow, you really don't care, do you?
No, I don't. But there is something very interesting that I know you want to hear. This guy did research on all of the members of the jury. And
Went on Facebook?
I don't know.
Probably.
So you got 12 people in the jury box, and he catered to each of them.
How so?
Well, there was one guy that was from Boston. So Rod Blagojevich would sometimes work into the conversation how much he loved the city of Boston.
Oh,
He's
geez.
trying to schmooze the jurors.
I guess they saw right through it.
Well, they sent him to jail for 14 years.
Right.
Can he still do his television show there?
I
no,
don't
that's
think
the
so.
other idiot Spitzer who's on CNN.
Yeah, he's going to jail for a long time. But isn't it interesting that he found a way to try to get to the jury?
Yeah.
And you can do it. I mean, it doesn't seem on the up and up, but you can do it. It's not illegal, but it's so funny. Like, this person liked cashews. Well, when I talk to people, I'm eating my cashew nuts.
What? He said he found that one juror opened a Greek restaurant. So he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I was at a Greek restaurant getting a cup of coffee."
Oh, geez.
This
The
guy's
judge
an idiot.
actually laughed at him at certain points.
So Sandusky was arrested today after two new accusers came forward.
Oh.
Yeah, but here's the thing that kind of struck me. It seems that this new victim alleges that Sandusky's wife ignored his screams for help.
Now, we don't know if that's true or not.
We don't. We don't know.
But the question does become, how does somebody married to another person for, over 30 years, how do they not know that certain proclivities are happening with your partner?
They do.
I don't understand that.
I think they do. I don't know why, if this is true, that Sandusky's wife would let something go. I mean, let's go to the Bernie Fine case, the Syracuse University assistant basketball coach who was fired. Actually, today, he's not going to be up on any charges because of...
Oh, statute of limitations ran out.
Ran out. But his wife, Fine's wife, knew...
Yes.
Apparently, and there's phone calls that ESPN had, knew that he was doing something. So if this is all true, Sandusky from Penn State, Fine from Syracuse.
But what makes a person not call the cops?
Both of the wives knew what was going on.
Right, so
and they
how do
didn't
you not
anything.
call police?
I have no idea.
That is unbelievable. I mean, you may love the person, but at the same time, you got to protect a child when an illegal act is happening.
I hope they charge the wives.